Welcome to Fordham. It is so wild to have, everyone here in this room. It's been a really long and hard year, so we're just very gracious that we can have this opportunity to meet you guys in person, have you see the school. Also, all students, all parents, take a deep breath right now. We made it. We're here. It was a hard year, but we made it and we're here. And we're so excited to welcome to Fordham and to New York City. As the great Taylor Swift said, welcome to New York. So it's going to be a good one. Awesome. So we're just going to introduce ourselves. Me and my partners in crime here. So my name is Rita Marie Pepe. I'm a rising senior, which is also very wild to say. Can't believe it's gone by so fast. I'm a rising senior here at Fordham College at Lincoln Center, also in the honors program. I'm a communication and culture major with a minor in humanitarian studies. And I'm also in the accelerated master's program, and I'll be starting that this fall, which is very exciting. So if anyone has any questions about that, I'd be happy to answer them. Yeah, awesome. Stephanie, you want to go next?
Hey everyone, my name's Stephanie. I'm also a rising senior, which, like Rita said, is so crazy to say. I'm originally from Dearborn, Michigan, and I'm in the Gabelli School of Business. So I'm a global business major with a concentration in marketing with consumer insights.
Hi everyone, it's so good to see you. My name is Hannah Howell. I am a rising junior and I am a dance major who has just picked up an English minor, and I'm really excited to be here today.
Hi everyone, I'm Samantha Rizzo. I am also a rising senior. Crazy stuff to say. I'm a music major with a double minor in theater and marketing. If anyone has questions on finessing the core can be your best friend for doing a lot of stuff. Let me know. I will answer your questions. Welcome to Fordham. Welcome to New York. It's great to see everyone today.
Great. All right, so just some reminders before we get the day started. If you have not already, please download the Fordham Orientation app on your phone. This app has our full program and schedule today, which I will also go over now. We'll start with a presentation from campus ministry after opening remarks, and they'll speak on the Jesuit values that are important to our university community. Then we will break off into commuter and resident sessions to learn more about student life and resources based on your student status. After this, we will enjoy lunch out on our beautiful plaza, and we'll also have some indoor seating if you don't want to be out in the heat. It is very, very hot today. Then we'll break off into academic orientation sessions. So FCL students will hear from the FCLC deans, and Gabelli students will hear from Dean Father Vin, who they're all very excited to meet you guys. Following, we will break out into student-specific programming and parent-specific programming. Parents will have the opportunity to learn about typical challenges that your first-year student may face, as well as ask questions from an administration panel. Students will get to know more about student life on campus and transitioning into college in the city through a What to Expect session and presentation by my incredible orientation coordinators over here. And they can also ask questions from our students that are here today at our student panel. This will conclude our programming for the day, but we will also be offering another chance to visit the McKean dorm rooms if you haven't gotten to see it on tour, if you want to see it again. We will be offering that outside. We'll let you guys up into the McKean residence hall so you can see those tours, to see those dorms. So we have a very long, very fulfilling day ahead of us, but it's going to be fun. If you ever need to use the bathroom, there are bathrooms located right outside of this room and down the hall to the right, so in that direction once you walk down the long hallway. And you can always ask an OL to point you to the bathroom as well. And now we'd like to welcome and introduce our fearless leader, Dan Patterson, the Associate Director for First Year Experience in the Office of Student Involvement.
Thanks, Rita. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to stand over here so those of you can also maybe see me as opposed to just in the screen. But welcome to Fordham, everyone. My name's Daniel Patterson. I'm the Associate Director for First Year Experience. And as Rita said, I work in the Office for Student Involvement. So I'll unpack just that a little bit. But one of the things that our office has the privilege of doing is implementing the new student orientation program on behalf of Fordham, on behalf of the university too. And so all of the colleagues that you will meet today, we work closely with to make sure that the information that we share with you today, and we have shared with you, and we will share with you, because there will be a lot of it, is getting to you, and it's helpful, and it's useful, and it's really supporting you in your transition here to Fordham Lincoln Center. We know that this has been a long road. It's been a long road for all of us. And to be honest, I didn't expect to even get a little bit emotional about it today, but it's just so amazing to have people in these seats back for the orientation programs that we have. We know that this college search process certainly wasn't what you all probably expected a little while ago, and we are so incredibly grateful that you chose Fordham and that you chose Lincoln Center and that you chose to spend your next 4 years here with us in New York. It's a really special place. The students that we have here are incredible, and I hope that you have had an opportunity to talk with some of them in person, perhaps for the first time today. Our orientation leaders are in the maroon shirts in the back. They're volunteering their time today and throughout the summer, and we'll be back with all of us on campus to welcome you in late August when we start school for opening day. I can't believe that it's about 2 months away. I think it's 2 months from tomorrow, which is insane. But I would be remiss without acknowledging several organizations and several folks in the university. I want to start roughly chronologically, and while they're not here, my colleagues in undergraduate admission worked tirelessly to make sure that you all could at least feel what the Fordham community is like virtually. And my guess is you all were on more than one virtual tour, virtual Zoom, working with Dr. Peak and other folks in her office, and I just want to publicly recognize them. I joke with some of them that I probably wouldn't have a job if it weren't for them, to be honest, because they really do a lot of the work at the beginning, and we are privileged and honored to be able to hand off. They hand off to us, and so now it is our turn to be able to do that. Our orientation coordinators, the students who you just met, Hannah, Sam, Stephanie, and Rita, work with us full time. They're undergraduate students and they work with us full time to really to plan every aspect of orientation. Everything that you see about orientation, at least one of the four, if not all of them, have had their hands in it too. And so I just want to publicly recognize them for all the work that they have done. They've selected all of the students. Yep, they've selected. They've selected all of the students to do that, and so you'll be hearing from your orientation leaders throughout the summer. We're excited to get that going with different opportunities for you to engage with them on a whole wide range of topics, and not just about what office is, but what is it like to be a student in New York, and what are the unique things that you can anticipate of being students here at the Lincoln Center campus, and what's really unique about being a college student in New York City, too. As I mentioned, I work for the Office for Student Involvement. We've got a staff as well. Dr. Dorothy Wenzel, the Senior Director of Student Involvement, works with us very closely. Melissa Gazal, our Assistant Director for Programming in Alcohol and Other Drug Education. You'll be hearing from both of them and seeing them later. Christina Frankovic-Shepsey, who is not able to join us today, is our Associate Director for Student Involvement and works a lot with programming. One of our graduate interns, Maddie, who is likely greeting you, also works with all those clubs and organizations too. And so that's just a small bit of the community. As you've probably experienced, and what I really hope that you're going to experience today, is sort of the magic of the Lincoln Center community, and how close and how important we feel it is to really make sure that your experience is individual to yourself, and to make sure that really you are well equipped to succeed. And so everything that you hear today and that you'll hear for the rest of the orientation program is really intrinsically related to Fordham's Jesuit mission, which my colleague in campus ministry, Carol Gibney, will talk about shortly too. So just know that is everything that we do, and that relationship aspect, and making sure that when you graduate Fordham in 4 years and you go through senior week, which I also have my hands in, that you will really have become the best version of yourself. And really, please know that is each of our goals. I think I speak for the Fordham community and really all of us in the administration to say that we really hope that. And families, you're not exempt from that either. We really hope that you feel individually what that Fordham spirit and that Fordham community is like too. So I want to hand it off so you can hear from another person that's really important to our Fordham experience, and that's our Dean of Students, Dr. Jennifer Campbell.
First and foremost, good morning and welcome, everybody. You're going to hear this from a lot of our students and colleagues as we go throughout this process of orientation, is the fact that you are now a part of the Fordham Family. And we use that term with a level of endearment because we really do consider ourselves a family here at the university. I will be coming up on my 14th year at Fordham. I was formerly the Senior Director of Residential Life and have worked very closely with Dr. Wenzel and the team here at the university for several years, and have been fortunate enough to be promoted to the Dean of Students position and love it here at the university. We really do take our roles in working with you as families, our students, very seriously. We want to make certain that we are able to provide you with the level of support, your students, with what they need. We are always available to answer any questions and things that you need. So please utilize today as an opportunity to get to know us, get to know the resources. We will be available to answer any questions that you may have, and we are just excited to have you here. I'm not going to belabor my time here with you now because I'll get a chance to see you several times today. But I did want to say good morning and introduce myself to you formally. So thank you again for coming. We're very excited to have you here.